Hi, I'm Phil Spurgeon, Head of Marketing at QGate, and this is QBit. For this episode, I want to talk about why marketers need to train their AIs. Because we're all using them, right? Whether we are a team of one or a team of many, we're all using generative AI tools to some extent to produce more content, go faster, better results, etc. Except that unless you train your AI, you're not going to get the results because your content kind of sounds like everybody else's. And really, it's about producing great content, not just content for content's sake. And there are a few things you can do to improve the output. So the first is feed your AI everything it could possibly need to know about you and your business. So your ideal customer profile, point it towards your website, give it strategy documents, pitch decks, blogs, past social media posts, brand guidelines, you name it. Give it all the information it could possibly need to help produce content that sounds authentically you. And the advantage of sharing blogs and things as well is that it will learn your turns of phrase. So it will sound a lot more like a person on the first pass and a lot less like a generic AI or chatbot. The second thing, impose rules. So you can write rules around SEO, so sentence structures, how long blocks of text should be, use of subheadings, what keywords you want it to use, all of that kind of stuff. So that's pretty important. Another very important rule is to avoid certain sentence structures. ChatGPT is terrible for using sentence structures like "it's not X, it's Y," or "it's not just X, it's Y," and you can kind of spot those social media posts a mile off. So impose rules that prohibit the use of those sentence structures. You will have a much more real human sounding piece of content as a result. And the third thing is get your AI to ask you questions. So once you've fed it all this content, get it to ask you 20 questions about your business, because it'll start to have insight of its own, and it will ask you things that perhaps you've never thought of before, but it will also pay attention to how you answer those questions, how you phrase those answers, and it will learn from it. So if you do those three things, you feed it all the information it could possibly need, create helpful rules for you, so around SEO, sentence structures, and allow it to ask you questions to kind of dig deeper to get that insight, and you'll find that the output is much more authentic, much more human sounding, and will need less editing coming out the back end. So hopefully that helps. If you are enjoying the QBit content, it is on YouTube. Feel free to like and subscribe our channel, and give us a like on LinkedIn as well, because it helps share these ideas with a wider audience.